Now we need the timer here. You with me, Jordy? You kids know how to operate these iPhones, right? Stopwatch, and we'll start. Oh, no, you had it, you son of a bitch, you. Let's see. Oh, timer. Oh, no, stopwatch. All right, you're live right now. Jordy, say something to the folks.
Hey, Randy, how's it going? It's great.
King of the Iron Man. Where are we? Who, what, when, where, why? What the hell are we watching, kiddo?
We are watching King of the Iron Man champion Branden Campbell against young up-and-comer Kirk Halifax. And what a win it would be for Halifax if he can get one over on the King of the Iron Man champion.
Well, that's no easy feat. If you remember do you remember what happened a month ago when Branden actually defended the King of the Iron Man with Jose Acosta, or no?
Branden and Jose had one hell of a match. They went 60 minutes and...
60 minutes, you kids, 60 minutes.
That's not something you see in the industry today, so...
That's not something I didn't think I'd see, is Kirk Halifax with the headlock on Branden Campbell, but Branden pumped the brakes. Oh, we pumped him twice. That's the size advantage, Jordy. Bye, Felicia! Oh, and he's jacked. He's literally put on the spot. He asked for 3 matches tonight, and this might do it, the first fall. No! And son of a bitch, I've got nothing to ring that bell with. What did I ring it with before? Oh, thank you, sir. Well, Kirk's still alive. Headlock, Branden Campbell. Kirk Halifax has the waist, trying to force the big man back to break the hold, and he does so. Look at that, a clean break, brother.
A clean break by Kirk and Branden definitely have respect for each other, so it's going to...
Go behind. Transition to the head. Branden's so quick for a man that size.
Branden put on a lot of muscle mass since he started here at PPW.
Taper that waist. Oh, but what the Sam shit? Nope, not even a 1 count, but that's okay. Halifax, and Halifax has got the weight. Halifax is impressing right now, my brother.
He is staying on the offense, and that's the strategy when you're going against Branden Campbell, who's very quick for his size.
And there, Branden Campbell puts the period at the end of the exclamation point. We said, you want to grab my waist? Boom. He's got to keep himself established as a champion, especially a King of the Iron Man champion. How many wrestling companies will have a King of the Iron Man champion that you know of?
PPW is the only one going strong with the King of the Iron Man.
Say that again.
PPW is the only company out there going with the King of the Iron Man.
Oh, he's going for the suplex. There's a lot of snap, but Branden's not going nowhere. Uh-oh. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, and a squad 1,000. Oh! You weren't bullshitting when you talked about the muscle mass this kid's put on. And a cover with a hook on the leg. 1, 2, no!
Props to Halifax for being able to power out of that, because Branden is definitely staying on the offense.
Thanks for saying that for me. Now it goes right to the front face lock. Will you do me a favor and pimp our revenue streams? What are they again?
We have
Patreon.
Patreon.
Hit him up on Patreon.
Patreon gets you the weekly Randcasts with Randy Ritchie and Casey James, and the Randcast, and you could get our weekly tapings.
And that's it. That is going to be it. I know it.
1, 2, and 3.
The winner of this first match, the badass Branden Campbell. Would you mind grabbing the gear? Thank you, Jordan. Look at that, a handshake. Nice way to start out. Now, Monchose is new here. He comes from some other places. He's a young guy looking for opportunity. I personally like the way he carries himself. And this is his 3rd time in, and what do you expect when you're working a guy almost twice your size, right?
The thing about Monchose, too, he has quickness for... Branden has the size advantage, but Monchose definitely comes into advantage with the quickness. But
Branden's got the experience advantage, too.
No doubt. Machos needs to make sure that he gets Branden grounded, because that's the strategy to taking down the King of the Iron Man champion.
Those punches are weak. He's never going to beat Branden with that. The elbows. Okay, there you go. Hit him in the mouth, kid. Uh-oh, but now you pissed him off. And that's the risk that you take when you do that. You lay it in on Branden, he's going to hit you twice as hard. Oh, thump. You hear the thump? Jordy, you ever heard of the junkyard dog? The junkyard dog.
I have. He's a little bit before my time, but
He used to wear it in the back of his tights. Thump. Oh! There's another thump. Continue pimping revenue streams, would you, son?
So make sure you are subscribed to us on Patreon. We have 3 different tiers that you could subscribe to, and you can get the weekly Randcast every week, as well as our weekly tapings.
Irish whip. Oh! Athleticism. You talked about it. Oh! God bless. And that is probably it, man. Branden is taking his time, but don't forget, he's got one more match after this. No, he's picking him up. Oh, look at the strength, dude. What the Sam hell? I thought that was it. He picked him up. And a power slam. Oh, he's fired up, dude. He's got to put himself in the zone for next week, next Saturday night. King of the Iron Man title defense. He's in his zone. Look at the focus. Oh, and he held on and got a stunner which staggered Branden.
Oh, what is
nice! Oh! And he caught him in midair. And hey, great effort by. The winner of the second match, badass Branden Campbell. Chris Area, Jordan, you know nothing about him, right?
I have not seen him since I've been coming to the show.
So my old company, what PPW spawned from, is from the North American Wrestling Federation. Brother, we set independent wrestling attendance records back in the day with our Crown Jewel event. Back in the day when he was still the ECW and there wasn't a privately owned ECW, the king of old school, Steve Carino, facing the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, in the ring in our main event in Robersonville, North Carolina. That being said, Chris Area was one of our first students. He's been around the block and he's got a lot of experience. And there's an arm drag in Area. Hey, the camera's that way! The camera's that way! He's got a lot of experience, you see, and he works at such an older timer's pace, I think that's throwing Branden off. Will you pimp Pro Wrestling Tees for me, please?
Make sure you purchase. Make sure you purchase PPW exclusive merchandise, T-shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees, Premier Pro Wrestling on Pro Wrestling Tees.
Don't forget, what are your standout shirts? The 3 current ones, the one you just bought.
You can get the
Pro Wrestling's #1 simp.
Pro Wrestling #1 simp. You could get the Rockstar Rosie shirt. Jesse Danger, we are awaiting his return, but he just got
kick ass till we smell shit.
You know it, Randy.
Look at a kick to the solar plexus. Oh, see? Now, he's the same weight as Campbell. And as you can see, he is really put a cog in the wheel. However, he is kind of vulturistic, if you ask me. Branden's already wrestled 2 guys. Right?
I think Branden's a little caught off guard by Chris.
It's a good test. Make a man out of him. Put some. Chris Area will put hair on his ass, if you don't mind. Oh! See what I mean? The hair is growing before our very eyes, son. The immovable object just met the irresistible force, son. So Patreon, Pro Wrestling Tees, and my new favorite shirt, I Stand With Punk, PPW, Premier Pro Wrestling on Rumble. No, not Rumble, Redbubble.
Redbubble.
And look at this, he's cleaning house. He found his sea legs. He found his sea legs.
Branden definitely has to adjust.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, Chris could sure use a break. Oh, see what I mean? I told you, he's grizzled. Oh, man. Oh, look at Chris Arias' face, dude. Oh, right to the sternum. Oh, second one. Third one. And Branden. Oh, cocky cover, though, brother. Stop burping in the mic, Jordy. Irish whip.
Oh,
Look at him. He telegraphed that. I think he's getting cocky, bro. I think he's getting a little cocky. Oh, that's a shitty cover right there. That's a punk cover.
that's going to come back to bite Chris because you know Branden,
Yeah.
once he gets that second win, then it's game over.
Yeah, it's on like Donkey Kong. Snap, man. He's really kind of... Oh, I'm not going to say manhandling him, but manhandling him. Oh, he snapped that neck and face. He made him... Wow, I don't think Branden is that flexible. But look at the shitty cover again. He really thinks he's going to beat him. Unbelievable. Shoots him off. Sunset flip. Now, how many guys Branden size can do a sunset? 1, 2. Oh, how many guys this size can do a sunset flip? Oh, that was from out of left field. That's how you hit someone, guys. That hammer from way out there.
You have to be
Right in.
thinking that Chris would make a huge statement if he was able to get a pinfall over Branden.
Double clothesline. And Branden again has found his sea legs. He rose to the occasion. Now, let's see who wants it most. I'm going to let you know a little secret. I think it's going to be Branden. Chris is out of gas.
Oh,
Oh, Shiza!
there's
That's
that
it,
second
Papa.
win.
That's it. No, Chris, turn around. Oh, belly to belly with a cover 1. He's not done. He's not done. He's not going to get him up. 250 pounds for the fall away. And he got it. Oh, man. And look at Chris Area. Boy, did that really turn around quickly. Branden Irish whip in. Uh-oh!
Slamorama.
Dude, that is a 250-pound man.
Branden feeding off the crowd. He is feeling it.
He's setting him up for the damn Claymore. Watch. No, he's not, is he? Yes, he is!
Oh.
I know that's it. And a cover.
1, 2.
Bring him his belt, will you? Bring him his belt. Your winner! And he just showed us why he is the king of the Iron Man, Branden Campbell!